Bradford City have signed Barnsley's best midfielder. And no, it's not the one who chipped Sam Walker at Valley Parade. It's Adam Phillips. I mentioned him in my last video, we were rumoured with him. The deal has been secured. Now, how much do I think we've paid? Well, apparently, I think Barnsley wanted around 500k. City originally offered 300k. And apparently his value is 600k. So probably anywhere in between those. But he spent 4 seasons at Oakwell at Barnsley, 180 appearances, 43 goals, 27 assists, and 70 goal contributions. And this is all for our new player who is replacing Metcalf. Or Power, or both. Even though I don't think you can duplicate a player. But whatever. But yeah, 216 appearances in League One. This is exactly what I wanted. I wanted someone with experience. Because let's be honest, Power and Metcalf didn't have experience. Power had spent the last couple of seasons in Denmark and Saudi, followed that up before that in the Championship with Sunderland. Metcalf were in League 2 with Cheltenham. So Phillips knows exactly what he's going to deal with. And in fact, the last 4 seasons, he's been a goal scoring machine. 9, 9, 11, and 9. You know what the best part is? He's only 28. So 3-4 years we've potentially got of prime before he then maybe peaks off. But yeah, these numbers are so fantastic. I mean, 70 goal contribution in the last 4 seasons. That's what. I'll do the maths then. If you guys aren't going to be lazy and just sit there and not tell me the answers, honestly. That's 17.5 goal contributions every season for Barnsley. We get some sort of that, and wow, that's good. For in perspective, Sarcevic got 11 goals last season. This man got 9. So he'd be well up there. And I believe he got 11 in all competitions. Because when I say 9, 9, 11, 9, that's just in League 1. He actually used to play for Liverpool. Yes, it was the Liverpool youth under 18, under 23. So he's clearly is some decent quality there. And he also potentially could be our new captain. Potentially. Obviously, we lost Power. I don't really know who's going to be our captain. Don't know if Sarcevic's playing. I would expect it to be Sarcevic. If not, I expect it will probably be someone we bring in. Potentially this guy. Last season he captained Barnsley 5 times, including when the Bantams travelled to Oakwell, which I did actually match day vlog that one. It's just not being edited. like most match day vlogs towards the end of the season, we are so behind. Anyway, he's only played one player. He's only played with one player before at this in our current squad, unlike Jake Beasley we signed, who played with about 4 or 5 different players and probably knows a good range of the squad. Phillips has only played with Humphries, which makes sense. We got Humphries from Barnsley last season. The pair played 28 matches together, and yeah, that should hopefully bring us some good link play. And I have to say, I think most of his assists will come from Humphries. If Humphries is that striker spot, obviously we still don't really know. Will it be Humphries? Will it be Beasley? Will it be Jackson? Will it be Powell? Powell may still re-sign. I think he should, to be honest. Nick Powell, if you're watching this, please re-sign for City. I think you're amazing. Yeah, he actually scored against Barnsley, didn't Nick Powell? So you know, hopefully there's no there between. Anyway, I think personally is exactly who we need to replace Metcalf, and should get goals from that midfield spot, which should be crucial. Last season he played that centre defensive midfielder 13 times, and he registered 3 goals, 5 assists. So 8 goal contributions from 13 appearances in that position is really good when you think about it, especially when you think Metcalf got 3 goal contributions, Max Powell got 6 goal contributions, the pair between scoring like 2 goals. So you know, imagine what this man can do with a full season under his belt there. And in fact, if he doesn't get 9 or more goals this season, yes, I'm making his forfeit a this season thing. I will score a goal with 9 different centre defensive mids, and have to be centre defensive mids. That has to be their prime position. Okay, now I just want to quickly touch on something else. Since my last video about Metcalf Power, I made a video before this on obviously with Metcalf and Power leaving, obviously our midfield were completely broken. I mentioned Phillips I said in that video, Tommy Leigh, we need to get him gone. Well, he's gone, but not how I preferred. So there's a year left on his contract, and he's gone on loan to the same club he went to 6 months last season, Bristol Rovers. But yeah, I hope Bristol are paying 100% of his wages, or else it's a very questionable decision why we've not sold him. Because presumably he won't re-sign his contract. So yeah. Now I didn't put Tommy Leigh's stats here, but I know he got at least one goal down at Cardiff, where corner comes in, bang! Right, amazing, fantastic goal for a really good win against, at the time, league leaders Cardiff. The Cardiff who looked like they'd dominate, not the Cardiff who'd end up slipping, fall to second and letting Lincoln rush onto the title. But whatevs. And my favourite memory of Tommy Leigh is going to be when we travelled down to Northampton for that second match day this season, and we had a free kick basically in the corner, and he somehow managed to kick it like that across the pitch. Like, we were our own corner, so it were our box, and he managed to kick it for, like, I think, to the other corner. It was a very funny, a very worrying situation, but a very funny situation. So yeah, Tommy Leigh. I thought Tommy Leigh were good, to be fair, this season. I didn't really think much of him, well, the season before when we signed him in January, but we were playing him more as a striker. Whereas this season he started actually partnered in this CDM spot. So yeah, I think we still need 2 more midfielders because we've got no depth. Currently at the moment, I think it's Phillips and Lapsley playing in that centre midfield. And to be honest, Startovic should probably have to be your backup. But what worries me the most about Adam Phillips is he can also play right mid. So I'm kind of scared that City signed him for that position. I'm hoping not. Surely he can't replace Neville at right wing back. Surely not. But he has played more games last season at right mid than he has at centre defensive mid. But that'll be it anyway. Make sure you subscribe for more Bradford City related content, more football content, just generally more content. Let's go. Subscribe.